Hello, 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 my hillbillies. Today is Tuesday, and yes, I am in my moo. We are looking for a storm to come. If you can see out that window, you probably just see light, but it's pretty dark out there. So, yeah. Okay, what I did was I went ahead and I took the bottom part and I pinned it all. So you can kind of see what it's going to look like when I sew it. So we have a lot of strings and all kinds of shit going on here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start sewing this part together. And I want to go this way. And then um, I'll have to put the hem in the bottom of it. Go ahead and put the hem in. And then I'll have to get her to come over here and put the top on. So I'll know where, because it needs to be fitted where she can take it off over her head and back on over her head. And then we'll be able to go from there. And then we should be able to put this sucker together and be done. So the next Tuesday, I'm going for we're done. But that don't mean a damn thing either. You know me, that don't mean a damn thing. So let's get started. Yep. Come on, move. I hate it when it does that. Oh my god, don't start screwing up on me now. Ain't got time for all that bullshit. Come on, Lucy. Oh, I went right over that pin. I really like to go over those pins. I like to pull them out, but it seemed like it was okay because it will break your thread. Stop. Pull you out. And there's a lot of damn pins in this. A lot of damn pins. I hope everyone's doing well today. I know this is probably boring. Just sitting here watching somebody sew on a damn sewing machine. But anyway. Or I could be in there watching freaking cops. I've done seen so many freaking live PD, cop shows. What is that other show? Snapped. Where somebody just snaps and kills somebody. All kinds of shit. I'm like, I'm really not the person that needs to be watching those kind of shows because I am kind of psycho like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's a very good idea for me to be watching them. But you can't tell him nothing. He don't care. But that's okay too. The allergies here are so bad. Let me tell you what happened. Let me get to the next one. Oh, no. My son woke up 3 days ago and one of his eyes is swollen shut. Swole shut. I'm talking shut. And then this morning, baby girl, the one that's always here, the one that we're doing the dress for, she woke up this morning with the same eye he has shut. Like somebody, what it looks like is somebody just knocked the living hell out of both of them. I said, yep, you two got to fight and y'all sleep. I was making fun of them. But I know it's, it's allergies. I mean, because he'd been out doing, he got gravel for his driveway. So he'd been out shoveling and moving and all that. And then he went out the other day to do yard work. And he has a lot of trees. So there's a lot of pollen on them trees. So that's where he got his. Then yesterday, baby girl got her new sand toys for her sandbox, and she made herself a picnic, which was one of those little square Lunchables, and a juice, the ones that come in those little barrel-looking things that are standing about this tall. And she was barefooted, and she was sitting out on the concrete right there by her box and stuff. So she spent most of the day out there yesterday. So she got a lot of pollen because there's trees next door that, are pretty big. So that's what it is. And every one of them went to freaking trip, and I said all it is allergies, eye wash, Benadryl. Call me in the morning. Like, how do you know? Well, I didn't get to almost 53 for nothing. I mean, I have learned a lot since the age of 16 when I got married. So, and I pretty much raised all you children by yourselves, me and your daddy. So I didn't have anybody to turn to. So I just had to do what I had to do. And, well, I guess that makes sense, Mama. Well, I still need you to come and look at it. I'm like, okay, I'm coming to look at it. I'm on my way. I told him, I said, I don't know what the hell y'all gonna do when I die. Well, Daddy can do it. And I said, well, no, your daddy can't do shit. If it ain't got nothing to do with hunting and fishing and mechanic, it ain't happening. Because your mama did all that. But anyway, I just thought I'd bring in a conversation while we're sitting here. Give us something to do. But we're not even quite there yet. I'm tired of sewing already. My hands hurt. Has anybody opened their state back up yet? I know Texas is, and California, I think, is, and I don't know who else, but our governor come on the news the other day and said, I got glitter on me, I seen it, from doing a nail set earlier, that we were going to wait till the 15th of next month before we decide to do anything here. So I was glad of that, because I didn't want to go back out and people be like all over the place. I was like, well, I'll tell y'all what, after this is all over with, I'm still going out in my gloves, I'm still going out in my mask, if I have to do that for the rest of my life. And you can't ban me, I don't think, from wearing a mask or gloves from a store. I mean, I know there's a lot of banks that make you take your hat off, but if I go in a bank and I have a mask and stuff on, they're not going to let me go in. I know they're not. Because I threw a conniption fit when I went into a bank, and I had just put my hair up into a cap. And it was pinned up and everything so it would stay the rest of the day, because I had a lot of shit to do. I didn't have time to be fucking with my hair like now. It's all out in left field. And they said, well, ma'am, you're going to have to take that hat off and you're going to have to leave. I was like, I just pinned this hat up. They said, no, you have to take that hat off. I said, you know what? Y'all about a sorry motherfuckers. Well, ma'am, we have to do that just in case something happens, like a theft or something. I was like, well, I'm going to tell you one thing. I ain't in here to rob you. Because if I come in here to rob you, I wouldn't have a hat on my head. I'd have a whole face thing, different clothes, and just all kinds of stuff. So, yeah. Well, it's still policy. I said, well, you know what? I'll go through the fucking drive-thru. Hello. And every time I'd come out the door and people would be coming in with their hands, I'd do, take your hand off, take your hand off, take your hand off. Oh, it pissed me off so bad. Because I did not want to take my cap down. I had it sprayed down, pinned down. I mean, I could understand, you know, their point of view, but I wasn't there to rob them. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But whatever. I guess shit happens, huh? Whatever. I never went back to that bank again. The only reason I went there is because somebody wrote me a check from that bank. And I needed the cash. Otherwise, I would have cashed it in at my bank. But I needed it now.
Did you hear the senator, Lesley?
So what did he say?
Huh?
What did he say?
He said he didn't know. He said he didn't know why Governor Edwards wouldn't do it. Do the opening by region, by region. You know, in other words, like by district, instead of opening the whole. Opening up the whole state.
Well, I mean, you know, that's why we have a governor.
He said, but that's his call.
Yeah, that's his call.
That's his call.
That's why we have a governor.
He said if
And I think our governor needs to be
president. He would have
president.
took it a different approach, that he would open it up by regions,
Oh, well.
by districts.
Well, why won't he just run that by him then? So it's talking bullshit. That's what I say. Alright, we're almost at the end. So I had more of this left than I did this. But, you know, I know I'm going to have to cut off some of this because the skirt and everything is just too big. And I don't know why it turned out that way. I guess they gave us extra just in case shit happens. You know, because shit happens all the time, right? Okay. So that one cut off right there. So I'll have to cut that off. Which is fine. No big deal because I'll have to sew it together anyway. And I'm going to do it that right there. Come on. There. Okay. That way I'll have a little extra when I sew them together. This is the top of the skirt that goes into the... Now what? Craps. I need a... where is the... No, it don't have pinchers. Shit. So... I'm going to go in and put the hem on the bottom of it. See, because the skirt is way too big. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be a lot. See, I could wear that. She can't wear that. She's a baby. So it's probably going to have to be cut down to about probably right here. So... and we'll have all this extra shit for something else, I guess. But see, I went by the thing. So, but I'd rather have too much than not enough. Like when we first started out, and I didn't have enough. So, yeah. So, I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the hem in the bottom of it. And then I want to put, let's see if I got one of these open. Probably not. I'll put a hem in it. Then I'm going to change out my thread. Let's see. I think that's a TV episode loud. Alright. This right here, around the bottom of it, after I get it hemmed, so it'll look like that. So I'll hem that, and then and then put this on, and then by that time she should be around here to where I can make my cuts and my alternations and stuff like that. So I could either go with either end I wanted to go with, whichever one was the most fluffiest, I guess, or whatever, and do that. But anyway, that's what it's looking like so far. And then the top. Where's my top? And the top. So she'll have to put this on so I can get it to where she can slip it over her head and stuff. And then I will put some. I know it's gonna have to go like this, so I'll have to sew it this way. But I needed her to put it on so I know that I can put it over her head. She can get in it by putting it over her head. I could put buttons on it, but I don't like to do buttons. I don't like to do buttons or zippers. I hate them. If I can slip it over my head, I'm good to go. So yeah. So, all right, we're like 16 in. My friends, my buddies, my hillbillies, and everything else. So yeah. So that's that. So now. It is quite a lot there, and it shouldn't be that much, unless, no, I don't see it being more ruffled up than I've already gotten it, because then it would be fat and bulky. Ain't nobody want to wear no shit that's fat and bulky. I damn sure don't, and I know a child don't. Hello, welcome to my world. But anyway, peace out, my hillbillies. I love you. And the giveaway is still open. I know I say that every time. I'm trying to get it through. I never know when somebody's coming through that is new. If you are new here, hit the like and subscribe button. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of this kind of episodes. I know I have some that really like it. So after this dress, then I'll go back and look around and see if we want to keep Tuesday open for this kind of activity. So tomorrow is prayer, and that prayer will stay open until this COVID-19 is gone, and I've committed to that, and I will stay there until then. When it ends, I will do the last one, and I'll ask everybody, do you want me to keep a Wednesday prayer open anyway? So that will be y'all's call. Thursday is Thursday, and I got something that I hope it works because I'm going to be doing it on my own hand. And it was really pretty. I'm going to do almost the same thing she did, but not quite. So I'm copying her, but I'm making it my own. So when you get stuck on starting stuff, you can go and watch other people do things, and you'll be like, oh wow, that would be really cute if she had done it this way or this way, this or that way too. So that's when your opportunity comes along in your head that you can also do this. And I'm gonna let you go because this is not a fucking chit chat day. This was a sewing day. And bye bye. Love you, my hillbillies. Peace out.